If you have ever found yourself staring at your bank balance 3 days before payday, watching a low balance alert pop up while bills are due, you know the exact pit in your stomach that cash advance apps target. In 2026, the short-term liquidity market is more crowded than ever, and apps like Cashli position themselves as the ultimate financial lifeline. Promising instant cash advances up to $150 with no credit checks, no interest, and no social security number required, Cashly markets itself as an inclusive, hassle-free alternative to traditional payday lenders. But behind the slick user interface and promising marketing, is Cashly actually helping you solve a financial pinch, or is it quietly draining your account through subscriptions and fees? To understand where Cashly fits into your wallet, you first have to look at the core problem it claims to solve. For millions of gig workers, freelancers, students, and hourly employees, income is unpredictable, but expenses are strictly scheduled. When an unexpected $50 tank of gas or a sudden prescription cost threatens to trigger a $35 bank overdraft fee, getting a quick $30 or $50 advance feels like a no-brainer. Cashly addresses this exact fear, the dread of predatory overdraft penalties and high-interest payday loans. By removing traditional hurdles like credit checks or income verifications that exclude non-traditional earners, Cashly opens the door to people who are routinely shut out by standard banks. However, the real test of any financial tool isn't what it promises on paper, it's how it functions when you actually need it. Cashly operates on a subscription model, charging a recurring monthly membership fee, typically around $4.88 per month, just to access the platform. On top of that, if you need your cash advance delivered to your bank account immediately rather than waiting several business days, you are charged an additional instant transfer fee. When you calculate the percentage cost of borrowing $30 for a week when factoring in a $4.88 subscription plus a $3 instant transfer fee, that small advance suddenly carries an effective annual percentage rate that rivals the very payday loans these apps claim to replace. This brings us to the underlying fear that many users encounter after signing up, the subscription trap. A widespread issue reported by users in 2026 is that paying the monthly subscription fee does not guarantee you will actually be approved for an advance. Cashly relies on algorithms via bank connection providers like Plaid to evaluate your recent transaction history and cash flow. If the algorithm decides your account activity is too risky, your advance request gets denied. Yet, the app continues to withdraw its monthly membership fee. Consumers end up paying out of pocket for a service they cannot even use, worsening the exact cash shortage they downloaded the app to fix. Furthermore, even if you are approved, new users rarely get access to the maximum $150 limit right away. Most initial advances range between $20 and $40. After repaying the advance on your next scheduled payday, users often report a mandatory cooling-off period of several days before they can request another advance. This delay destroys the reliability of using the app as a consistent backup plan during tight financial weeks. So, what is the actionable takeaway if you are considering downloading Cashly or currently using it? First, never treat cash advance apps as a primary safety net or a long-term solution to cash flow problems. They are designed for rare, true emergencies. If you find yourself needing an advance every single pay period, you are stuck in a payday cycle where next week's income is already spent before you earn it. Second, do the math on total costs. If you only need $25 once or twice a year, paying a mandatory monthly subscription year-round makes the app far more expensive than standard alternatives. Compare Cashly against fee-free cash advance models or zero-subscription alternatives like Earnin or Dave if your bank setup qualifies. Third, if you decide to try Cashly, opt for the free standard ACH transfer rather than paying express fees whenever possible, and immediately pause or cancel your subscription inside the settings menu if you are denied in advance, preventing passive monthly deductions. Finally, focus on building a minimal micro-emergency buffer. Even accumulating a $100 cushion in a separate high-yield savings account will eliminate the need to rely on third-party apps, saving you money on subscriptions, protecting your data privacy, and giving you true financial peace of mind.